Stop what you're doing. It's time for Legend of Korra. Actually, no, don't stop what you're doing, because then you'll pause this video, because what you're doing probably is watching this video. That was a stupid thing to start the video with. Wow, I'm terrible with this stuff. Let's do it. Legend of Korra Season 3, Episode 4. It's been great. I've been speeding through Legend of Korra on, like, my Patreon account lately has been getting 2 episodes a week just because of the way that things have played out. I mean, that probably won't stick around just because I probably won't have time to continue doing 2 episodes a week, but just, it's been nice. Like, I feel like, I think in the last, like, 7 days, I've watched 3 episodes of Legend of Korra, which for doing it on this channel, when I'm supposed to only be doing once a week, that's incredible. Tripling my output. That's amazing. And that's for many factors, but one of the factors is because this season so far is so exciting that I'm kind of pushing it up the priority list just out of pure enjoyment. So, yeah, we're getting into episode 4 of The Legend of Korra. We all know I'm really enjoying it. I've been gushing about it. And, like, you know, I'm talking about season 3, but the whole show. I've consistently enjoyed this show. And I'm going to be sad when it's over, but I'm also very excited to finish it. It's this weird tug of war that's constantly in my heart, where it's like, I want to finish it because I want to have finished Legend of Korra. I want to be caught up. I want to be part of the fandom of Legend of Korra and be able to look at stuff without fearing of spoilers and stuff, because the amount of, like, spoilers I've had to avoid since starting this show, my goodness. And I haven't avoided all of them. I've avoided most of them. But also I want to, you know, this show to go forever because I love it. So it's a really difficult situation to be in. But anyway, season 3, episode 4 of Legend of Korra. Last time we got reintroduced to the Dai Li, who is still doing some funky shit here in Ba Sing Se. So yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna be dealing with that this episode or over the next few episodes. It's kind of hard to tell. I feel like this will be like a multi-episode saga going on here. Like, it'll be like 3 or 4 episodes, I feel like, personally, including the last episode. That's my prediction, just based on how I feel like Avatar storytelling generally goes. But Korra storytelling and Avatar The Last Airbender storytelling are different things, because Korra storytelling is more, it's a fusion of being more enclosed seasonally, but also more overarching episodically. Does that make sense? That was either gibberish or was really intelligent. What I mean is that each episode ties into each episode really nicely, but it's all enclosed within the season, so the pacing does tend to be quicker and moving along, but because of that we have, like, funnily enough, less drawn out arcs, because they're kind of making sure there are certain beats happening at quicker amounts of time. Doesn't matter. I gotta save all this for the discussion part of the video, because that's a bit that the nerds stick around for, you know, the people who are actually nerdy about this sort of stuff in shows. So let's just jump into the reaction bit, because those, you know, dumb people have already skipped over this intro. If you haven't skipped over this intro, I love you. Support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And my Patreon account is in the description below if you want the full-length reaction, as well as early access for these episodes. That means you're over a month in advance on my Patreon account right now, so go check that out. You'll have so many more episodes to watch, all in full length. You can join the Patreon there, and it helps support me financially as well. Anyway, let's jump into this episode right here and now. This is season 3, episode 4 of The Legend of Korra. Here we go. I feel like Legend of Korra recaps are really good. Chapter 4, In Harm's Way. Like, they always recap me exactly as much as I need to know. Jesus Christ!
There's a snowstorm heading our way.
Is the snowstorm Zaheer?
That's not a snowstorm. That's him.
Yep.
I put you away once, Zaheer, and I'm going to do it again.
Damn. I didn't know you were the one who put him away. They might have mentioned that before. I might have missed it. My god, the way she swings off of it like she's fucking Spider-Man. I just watched Across the Spider-Verse, so this is nice. Oh! Oh! God, she's terrifying. She knew exactly where to dig down as well.
Let's get you out of here.
Oh no. Oh, there's the eye! She does have it! Oh, I didn't think they would do it with the eye on the forehead again. Having a fucking dragon is crazy. Oh my god! Wait, so they have one of each element, don't they? This is quite the squad they built.
I thought I'd never see you again.
I never doubted.
Wow. Okay.
Really? Right now?
We have to do something about it.
I love you both. Come visit again.
Aww.
And Chow. And Tu. And Meng Meng.
Yeah, of course he
Chow
memorized all their
Jr., and
names. That's
there he
good.
Is Big T and little.
There is Big T.
William U and what was your name again?
Okay, he didn't memorize all of them.
I know that Earth Queen is lying to me, and I can't believe I helped her. I should have known she was using me.
Hey, careful.
Met our family. Grandma Tears. Mako Scarf. Earth Queen. Bang.
I knew it. I swear the next time I see her,
It's the Queen.
Uh-oh, this is the next time you see her. Come on, Korra, live up to what you said.
There have been reports of airbenders there.
Wonderful,
Oh.
isn't it?
wonderful news. Ever. Yay.
Is this a trap?
Friends here will be leaving immediately.
Oh, the Yang province, I imagine, is not in Ba Sing Se. Oh, does she have allergies?
No, your Majesty. I
She's
would never
allergic
allow
to
an animal
every
near you.
animal?
Because our airship is having engine trouble. It'll take me until tomorrow to finish the repairs.
Good job, you genius girl. She's sneezing in his
Thanks for buying
direction.
us some time.
It's true.
Guys, what if Kai was spotted airbending? He might have been taken too.
That's
Probably
true.
not.
We just need to figure out where to look.
I bet they're under Lake Laogai.
They might be.
Mako's right. It's the perfect spot to hide airbenders.
But
And I know how to check it
might
out.
be a
without
little
being caught.
obvious.
I can project my spirit into it.
Ooh.
Body thing you did to help giant spirity Korra?
But if I can get close enough, I think I can do it.
Jinora, you're
get
fucking
Korra.
incredible.
Let's get all the airbenders out.
She's so talented.
Go easy on me. I'm not that good.
Aww. Aww.
Never show mercy. Now attack your opponent.
Shut the
This
fuck
time,
up.
Like you mean it.
You got this, Jinora. You got this, girl. That's so impressive that she can do this. This is unheard of. And she doesn't even have to breathe, so it's a really good scouting tool.
Or the maze of tunnels that connects the rings together. Or there could be
There are just
Inside
too
the
many places.
walls,
There has
like
to be
Attack on
another way
Titan.
to locate them.
you.
Maybe you can find Kai the same way. I know you two have a connection.
What do
Oh.
you mean, a connection?
I don't know.
Oh, this is a brutal training. Like, if you're not strong enough to deflect it, it just smashes into you at high speed.
Not getting enough rocks for yourself.
He's your best soldier. Oh my god. Oh, I really wanted Kai to fuck him up. Oh, oh! That would be terrifying, but also amazing.
It worked. I thought you were a ghost. It's good to see you. I've been
Aww.
looking for you and the other airbenders. Don't worry. Jinora. Thanks.
Aww. Aww, even her spirit is blushing. It's really hard for a spirit to blush because they don't technically have cheeks, so it's betraying something that's not even there.
The Earth Queen's temple.
Earth Queen's temple.
I can't
okay.
believe Miss...
A medium-sized bulldozer, and does anyone have a badger mole that knows Morse code?
Oh!
Lin?
Lin!
What are you doing here?
I just got word from Lord Zuko in Townrock.
All
Why
right.
is Lord Zuko with my dad?
Shortly after we found out you were the Avatar, Zaheer and 3 others attempted to kidnap you.
Oh.
Luckily, your father, Lord Zuko, Chief Sokka, and I were there to stop them.
Sokka
We
was
apprehended
there?
the criminals and locked them away in...
So that's why you and my dad sheltered me away.
It was for your own safety.
Oh, that makes sense.
You don't need to protect me. I came here for one thing, to find airbenders, and I'm not leaving without them.
Yeah.
Fine.
She's got a
Let's get 'em
reason
and get out of here.
to not run.
Where are they?
In a military compound. And we're busting them out.
You shouldn't be walking around here all alone.
I'm not alone.
They all have their, like, shoes cut out, or, you know, they're just wearing, like, something. I don't know. Half socks. So that they can still airbend. Earthbend. Fuck me.
Got the airbenders and we're headed out. Bring the airships. No one likes code names.
Aw.
Copy that.
Oh, this is working so far, but I don't think it's gonna be smooth.
Come on, we're getting you out.
Kai!
I like how Mako was like super strict. Come on, we're getting you out.
How can I not? This is too juicy.
Thanks for coming to get me.
Oh, we can't stay mad at you.
Yes, we can.
Boylan wasn't even mad at him at the time.
Guys, come on.
He's punishable by death.
All right.
Come on, it's clear.
Oh shit.
If you disobey me, I will bear down on you with the entire force of
Oh
my
my
kingdom.
god, is Korra gonna start a war?
They're leaving with me.
Well, I guess there's already been a few
No,
wars in the
they're
show
not.
so far. Hell yeah. Oh, now that they're fighting for something good, they're good enough. Look at this. This is awesome. Oh my god. Seeing our brothers fight together. No. Shit. Of course they take hostage. Nice. Nice. Oh, this is so great.
Where are the others?
Oh my god, careful.
Everybody, hang on!
Nice! That was a tough move. Great job, Bolin.
Whoa! Bring me those airships now!
Oh, yes! I was wondering why they animated the fur coming off.
I want to go with you.
Yes?
Me too. Count me in.
I want
I'll go too.
Me too.
Sounds like
Oh! Tenzin!
Be careful out there. And stay safe.
I'll try.
We have a new strategy.
Sounds like
Let's just
wherever I
kidnap
go, I'm gonna
airbenders
win.
and then make them think they have a
But you made
choice.
some new friends, too.
This is only the beginning.
Oh. Ah! I want more. What a delightful episode. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay. So, what do I talk about first? Let's talk about fucking badass Jinora. Like, it's so good that we get so much Jinora focus. Look, there's also the other 2 kids that I cannot remember the name of right now. There was a point where I knew both of them, their names. I've forgotten them. I apologize. But there are 2 other, well, 3 other actually. There's also the baby of Tenzin's kids. But we get a lot of Jinora. And you know what? I'm okay if like Jinora is the only one they ever like give full focus to. Because we don't need to like, you know, show that all of them are super special or whatever, but showing that like the fact that we're seeing Jinora so much and the fact that she has these like cool abilities and stuff just makes it really clear like how prodigious she is when it comes to spirituality. And I think that is a beautiful thing. And it's really nice. And it feels like she is the one who's properly able to pass on Aang's spirituality, you know, which is really important. Tenzin can obviously pass it on as well, and has passed it on to his daughter Jinora, but she is the next generation of being connected spiritually, which is really, really important, because that is the biggest thing that Aang wanted to preserve. The number one thing is like his culture and his spirituality, because he's stuck with that until the fucking end of the Avatar: The Last Airbender. People, when they were watching Avatar, and when I say people, I mean, you know, some of the people who watched it originally, some people, commenters online, some reactors, like reaction YouTubers, have been like in the, you know, in the later episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender Book 3, they've looked at Aang and been like, oh, why is he being so, like, you know, why is he being so stubborn? He just has to kill the firelord. Like, this is really frustrating and annoying. Like, he's being very righteous. Like, everyone's saying you have to do this or that or the other. But it's like, it's not an easy situation, because he wanted more than anything to preserve that culture and that spirituality. And if to defeat the firelord he has to abandon that, then what is there left? Like, if the rest of his if the rest of the air nomads were still around at that time, I think Aang would have been much more receptive to killing the firelord. I truly do. I think if the air nomads were still around, I truly think that he would have, like, he wouldn't have liked it, but I think he would have killed the firelord. But since there are no more air nomads around, he was literally the only person left in the world who could preserve that spirituality and that culture. And he was being asked to not do that, to give it up. And so we know from those episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender, we know how important that is to Aang. That it's like the number one thing. So now we're seeing that pass on to Tenzin, and then seeing that again pass on to Jinora, and seeing how incredible Jinora is spiritually is like a really beautiful thing, because it's like, we know that Aang, you know, mistakes that he's made, sure, but we know that what he wanted to stay in the world is still in the world, and hopefully Jinora can pass it down as well, and Tenzin can pass it to these people that he's going to teach, who are now probably going to be much more loyal and much more understanding, because they saved them, you know. So they might be willing to be a part of what the air nomads represented. I still personally think Tenzin should make it less about the culture's past, but about what the culture is going to be in the future. I think he should focus on, you know, the fact that the air nomads from now on will very much be an incredibly diverse, incredibly diverse set of people with different beliefs and feelings, and I think all of them should be respected, you know. Learn from the history of the air nomads, for sure. We don't want to get rid of that. But also accept that there is now going to be new history carved into their history books, and allow that to happen, and don't push back against that. I feel like that's not gonna happen, or if it is, it's going to be like a major Tenzin arc for him to have to come to terms with that properly. But I don't know. I don't know if we have enough time to go into that stuff, you know, because there's a lot of other shit going on right now. I feel like we're going to be kind of glossing over that side of things. But yeah, just the fact that she's able to project her spirit, Jinora, you're fucking awesome. So also we got an answer to a question I didn't even know I had in this episode. Korra was sheltered from the outside world because of Zaheer, which makes sense. So originally we thought like she was sheltered just because Avatar Aang was like, yeah, keep her safe, and then they were just being overprotective and wanted to make sure, you know, that nothing bad ever happened to the Avatar. But it wasn't just like they were just going off of Aang's word to keep her safe or whatever. They went overtime in it, you know, and they legitimately, like, Aang, you know, Aang didn't say that with the intention of, like, yeah, keep her completely locked away from everything, I imagine. But they just made that decision and sort of, I guess, blamed it on Aang since he was dead. He can't defend himself. But they just sort of blamed it on Aang and said, like, oh, he said to keep you safe, so we're going to keep you safe, because they don't want her to know that there is an elite force of 4 incredibly powerful benders who tried to kidnap Korra and who actively still want those goals to see through. And also, they said, like, we interrogated them everywhere we could, and we didn't get a single bit of information out of them, which means these motherfuckers loyal, and they have a lot of conviction, and they're sticking to their guns. So, like, the instant they escape, of course, they're going to go continue their incredible goals, you know? So, insane. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense why they sheltered her, and it makes it a little more understandable, I guess. Like, it's a like, I can forgive them more now knowing that's why they did it. It still sucks, and I feel like Korra's taken a lot of shit over the course of this series because of that, which is a shame, and I think she deserves just some more people to truly sit her down and tell her how sorry they are and how she was wronged, because she was wronged. But oh well. Moving forward, I also liked in this episode that we just got, like, a showing of how cool airbending is, because we don't get much airbending in the Avatar universe for obvious reasons. But, you know, in the Last Airbender, it was basically everything Aang could do. That was all the airbending we saw. And so in this show, you know, Korra has shown off, like, you know, she does the air punches and stuff, which is a big part of, like, what she likes to do with her airbending and stuff. But no, we're seeing, like, the way Zaheer uses his airbending, the way Kai uses his airbending, the way all of these airbenders working together use theirs. And obviously in previous episodes and this episode, we see how Tenzin uses his. I love... Tenzin might be my favorite airbender. I wish we could just see him, like, truly go one-on-one with a powerful bender. Like, I hope when Zaheer's squad comes to face us or whatever, I hope Tenzin, like, has a 1v1 with one of those benders, and, like, kind of... I want him to beat them, and then, you know, but maybe they can be saved by someone else jumping in and saving them or whatever. But I just want Tenzin to have a really cool fight that goes on for a while and Tenzin wins. Because I feel like Tenzin's such a cool bender, but he keeps, you know, catching L's in every scene just because he's not the point of the story, and the story kind of, it has to revolve around Korra or whoever's getting the thing at the time. So he kind of, because of that, loses a lot in these battles, but is clearly a really good airbender. And the way he airbends has such a power to it, you know? Like, I love his wheel, like the weird, like, you know, obviously Aang rode around on his scooter, his air scooter, which is like a scooter this big, you know, and he sits on it. As he got older, I think when we saw the flashback and stuff, he'd grown the scooter to, like, that big, and it just, like, demolishes the terrain as it goes through, which is awesome. But Tenzin creates, like, a fucking, like a thing from Star Wars or something, you know, like this huge circle that goes around him like a ring, and that is a really cool version of the scooter. So I just want to see more Tenzin fighting, but it was cool to see more airbending stuff in this episode, and it's cool that in the future, I mean, we're gonna hopefully continue to have Kai in these episodes, and he's gonna show off some airbending, and obviously Zaheer's airbending is gonna be sick. So anyway, that's Legend of Korra Season 3, Episode 4. I hope you enjoyed it. Please support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And my Patreon account's in the description below. It has full-length reactions, early access, so you can get over a month ahead on there, exclusive videos. There's a VIP tier if you want to request a reaction. There's a lot of stuff, so go check that out. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.